Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson, and this time of the week, man, we share with someone with you that is like really dope, doing some awesome things, man. And this one has been in the making for, I can't even tell you how long, man. Like, I'm so super geeked to have my brother, man, Doe from the Go online with me, man, to talk about his new project, man, and share some of that good music, man. Welcome to Fusion Radio, fam.
Man, I really appreciate it. Blessings to everyone listening. Doe from the Go on the check-in.
So Doe from the Go, man, of course, I know the origins of the name, but someone that's listening that may not know, man, like, how did you settle on the name Doe from the Go?
It's a funny story because I've always been attached to, like, financial and money aspects. Even as a kid, like, people trusted me to be, like, the treasurer and hold the money. I've always been good at math, I was a mathematician, all of that. Funny because my original name was really John Doe. Like, John is my name, and then Doe is the bunny. What was going on in the city it was other John Does, like a couple other promoters, etc. This was like early 2000s. So I knew it would only be one Doe from the Go at that point. So that's really how the name came about. Chicago representative, Doe from the Go.
Give me a little bit of background information on who you are as an artist.
Well, I came up basically on the production side. I did a lot of production stuff on mixtapes for like Dipset, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, all that stuff back in like the early 2000s. And then went to Full Sail University, then came out, on the sound engineering and the business side of things. Then just kind of like eased my way into the mixtape game. We spearheaded a drill movement called Stacker Stars, which did well in the streets on the mixtape side, branded a lot of DJs, and then started getting to the marketing aspect of things and the exec side of things. Started working accounts with different record labels, etc. And, still here grinding.
How would you describe your style and sound to someone that's maybe hearing you for the first time?
It's really a soulful thing. All the projects that I executive produce or that I just be involved in, there'll definitely be a soulful vibe and, something vintage and old school, kind of like a mixture of all three, especially with some new wave stuff sprinkled in there as well.
From what perspective do your lyrics come from?
Strength, struggle, and hustle.
That's what's good, man. So one of the singles that you brought off the new project, which we'll get into it on the other side, is entitled Same 24, man. What's the story behind this single?
Shout out to my boy Kentrell, very dope vocalist. Shout out to L Brown, the producer of the record. Same 24 is one of those motivational records. It's just saying, we got the same 24. Let's get up, let's get out, let's get it. Video drop soon. We did a great job with that. Shout out to FTY Studios. And Same 24 is the single, the first single off my project, Mineral Water, the album. That's out right now. DSP soon, but it's out right now. You can get that. And that's the concept with the record, man.
Survive if you got time. I'm so
True color.
dope. I'm so dope. I'm very dope. The higher up see me and hope. They try to sink it, but it floats in that cola with some coke. Gotta sail, gotta fail to excel. Feels good, doing well. I don't wanna go to hell, but I need that heater. My levels off the meter. Growing up, I drunk 2 liters. Same day I caught a fever. I'm trying to get well, but high on these pills. Africa should tell. They think I'm crazy. Better dream the dream, be a thing, get the high, be so addicted. I don't wanna ever come down. I'm on cloud, they think I'm tripping, but I ain't tripping. I'm champagne sipping, I'm Maybach whipping. It's time to live. So get it, it's right here. thought they made it. Think they think about you, just a game they tryna win too. Do for self till someone else believe in what you do. Start with a little bit, flip that. Won't get nowhere, sitting back. If you ain't got time, make that. How bad you want it? If you won't work, you won't shine. Talking about it, wasting time. Behind you is a long line. Gotta get well done. Better dream the dream, be your thing, get the high, be so dizzy. I don't wanna ever come down. No, I'm more high than think I'm tripping. But I ain't tripping. I'm champagne sipping. I'm Maybach whipping. It's time to live it. So get it, get it, get it, get it. It's right here. Money over here. Hook's right here. Right there. What you waiting for? Let's get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. It's right here. Money over here. The hook's right here. Right there. What you waiting for? Let's get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. It's right here. The hook's right here. What you waiting for? Let's get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. It's right here. The hook's right here. What you waiting for? Let's get it. So don't be tripping. Don't be slipping. Just go and get it. 24, 24, 24. So don't be tripping. Don't be slipping. Just go and get it. 24, 24, 24. I'm so dope. Ooh, I'm so 24, 24, 24. Say.
Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson, man. I got my brother, man, Doe from the Go, online with me today on Fusion Radio, man. You just heard his single, Same 24. You alluded to, before we went to Same 24, that you got this new project out, man. If you could go into it, talk to people about what we should expect from it, where it's available at, and everything.
Mineral Water, the album, it's been like a baby to me. It's a project that I came up with around late 2016. Been working on it for quite some time, but it's bigger than just a project. You know, obviously it's an indie compilation with a lot of dope artists and producers from the city of Chicago. And I've been putting that together for a while sometimes. I've documented it. So, you know, we have the trailers out on YouTube showing the making of the album, as well as the documentary that will be coming out with it. I also have a comic book, some live shows, some merch, and some pop-ups and things that will spearhead it for the next year. So I will be pushing this project for a while. Mineral Water, the album, is out now. You can get that on Audio Mac, YouTube, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, and hit the DSP soon. We just had some clearances issues, but it will be on the DSPs very soon.
Let's go into it from an artist's perspective. You sort of talked about production in the beginning of the interview. From a production standpoint, what do you look for when you're choosing and creating your music?
Just really something outside the box. You know, I love what the new kids are doing in the new ways and everything, but I try to make sure that it's a well-rounded sound. And, you know, we got to have that hip-hop in there. Got to have that boom-bap. Got to have that soulful vibe. So I just try to make sure I put that pot together and just keep the balance of music going. You know what I'm saying? So it's really all about hip-hop at the end of the day.
Let's get into accomplishments, man, so far in your career, man. You've been in it for a minute, man. Let's jump into all those dope accomplishments and what each one of them means to you.
There's a few. So not to miss out on or forget any. I just appreciate all of the situations I've been in, from the platinum and gold albums that I've helped push all the way down to some of the biggest campaigns that I've ran on the marketing side. I think it's real important to take on opportunity, whether there's money involved or not, because the money will come. Very appreciative for all of the chances that I've been given, you know, to proceed in my career and excel.
Personal and professional goals that you have set in the future for you and your music?
Personal is just always becoming better, being more spiritually involved with self, knowing thyself and knowing who I am. But professionally, I have many things I'm doing. You know, I have the bag line with my bag line shop, baglanguage.com. We also have the art gallery that'll be built up in the next 6 months. And just a lot of creative things. You know, I want to build other creatives as well while I'm on the come up doing that.
That's what's up, man. Any words of advice that you would offer? Because you've mentioned a couple of different times during the interview about, you know, the new wave. Any words of advice that you give to an aspiring artist that wants to pursue music as a career?
Well, I always say it takes time to build. So focus on the building part, as well as just the information that you can find to educate self, because you can really do it independently. Obviously, you can't do it alone, but you can do it with your own vision and with your own mindset and at your own pace. You know, it takes a while to build an incredible home. You know, when you're building a house, you know, you got to go brick by brick, layer by layer. So, you know, just do it at your pace and keep doing it.
Social media wise, man, how can people stay in tune with you, man? And of course, man, give them the information once again about the new project, man, and where they can check that out.
So you can find me at Dough from the Go. That's DOUGH from DAGO on all social media. Mineral Water, the album, is out now. You can check that out on YouTube, AudioMac, SoundCloud, Bandcamp. It will be on the DSPs very soon. Same 24 video on the way. Yeah.
Well, man, I got to wish you, man, nothing but continued success, man, on all your endeavors, man. I'm glad we finally made this happen, man, while I was able to spend some time with you, man, brother, man. You've been definitely in the industry, man, putting it down for a minute, man. My homie, Dough from the Go, man. Thanks again, man, for spending time today on Fusion Radio.
Thanks for having me.